start with our discussion. Naririnig naman ako, saka nakikita yung PowerPoint presentation ko, no? Tama ba?
Yes po.
Opo, sir.
Okay, sige. Thank you. Okay, so makinig. For this afternoon, sa madali lang yung discussion natin. So, silang yun actually. We're just going to discuss the looping in the Python. So, I think you are already familiar with the loop. Kasi even with other programming languages like C++, VB.NET, Java, or even PHP, so we are always using a loop. Okay? So pag sinabing loop ba, ano bang ibig sabihin yan? Do you have any idea? Anyone?
Recording in progress.
Okay, so what do you mean by loop? Anyone from the class? So just an idea lang. Okay, so sabi ni Hernandez, so we use that kumbaga para sa mga paulit-ulit na statement. Okay, so that is correct. What else? Ano pa ba? Other ideas about the looping? Wala pa masyadong idea. So, dapat meron na nga actually kasi gumana kayo sa C++, nag-Java na kayo, nag-VB.NET na kayo. So, there is always a loop. Okay, so according to Yatar, so repeating of patterns, so also correct. Kaya nga po. Okay? So, sequence of instruction. Yes, correct. So, when we say loop, so we use that for repetitive sequence. Okay? So, just in case na meron tayong gustong i-output from the program na paulit-ulit lang naman, doon nag-change yung value. So, pwede natin siyang gamitan ng looping para mas mapa-excel natin yung number of lines of codes na kailangan mong i-type doon sa program na ginagawa. Okay, so for example, kailangan mo mag-print ng value ng isang variable multiple times. So, imbis na gumamit tayo ng multiple print function ng paulit-ulit, so we could just insert it using a looping. Okay? Or kumbaga, pag sabing looping, so we use that for repetitive statement on our program until the condition is met. Okay? So in Python, we have two primitive loop commands na ginagamit. So we have the while loop and then for loop. Okay? So pagdating sa while loop, paras lang yan ang purpose with other programming language. Pero pagdating sa for loop naman, so that is different dun sa alam natin na for loop like sa Java or sa C++. So, iba na yung purpose nito. Pagdating sa Python, yung for loop na yan. Okay, so first, let's start with the while loop. So, while loop can execute a set of statement as long as the condition is true. So, tulad siya ng purpose with other programming languages. So, parehas lang yan. Sa Java, sa C++, VB.NET, or even a PHP, kung naman language na yung naaral nyo na. So, parehas lang sila ng ibig sabihin or ng gamit. So, as long as the condition is true, it will execute the set of statements na nasa loob yan. Okay, so paulit-ulit niyang i-print yun or i-execute hanggat condition, hanggat true yung condition. So, for example, ayan po. So, let's say, meron tayong variable na I, which is, ang value niya is number 1. So, that is number 1 na. So, ano lang kasi, gawa niya sa font. So, that's number 1. So, itong part na yan, so, tinatawag natin siya as initialization. So, pag sinabing initialization, kailangan natin mag-declare or magkaroon ng initial value for our variable para yun yung gagamitan natin for every loop. And then also, for every loop, kung namang variable na dineclare natin siya, magbabago yung value niya. So, hindi naman steady na 1 yung magiging value niyan for every loop. So, kung siyempre, meron tayo ditong increment, so mag-change yung value niya. So, after now, so siyempre, we're going to use the while keyword and then declare our condition. So, kapag gagamit tayo ng while loop, so kailangan natin maglagay ng condition. Tulad niyan, which is I is less than 6. Ibig sabihin, kung ang value ni I mas mababa sa 6, so continue lang yung loop niya. Pero kapag For every loop, nag-a-adjust yun, nagbabago yung value ni I. So kapag let's say naging 6 na yung value ni I,
Bumili ka ng
so
burger
saka
mo?
lang mag-stop yung execution ng loop
Ha?
natin. Okay, kasi
Ayun nga
mag-pause
yung
na
pera
dito.
20, oh.
Okay? And then also, ito yung pinaka-statement natin. Ayan. So we have two statement or two lines of
Bilisan mo.
statement under the while loop na kung saan
Ayun, nasa
it will
taas.
print the current value of our variable I. And then after na, so also, after na i-print yung current value ni I, so automatic mag-increment din siya. So using this format. So in Python, we did not use the I++ or yung double plus sign for increment and decrement. So alam niyo naman siguro na kung anong ibig sabihin ng increment sa decrement. Kapag increment, it means we're going to add a value to the current value of our variable. Okay? So, using the plus sign or double plus sign kapag ibang language. Pero pagdating sa Python, ang ginagamit natin ay itong shorthand operation na tinatawag. So, we call it as shorthand operation. So, kumbaga, imbes na lagay natin 1 or I plus 1 is equals to I. So, para hindi masyadong maba, pwede natin I plus equals 1 na lang. Okay, so pwede yung maging minus, pwede multiplied, or division. So, depende kung anong klase ng increment or decrement yung gagamitin mo. And then, syempre, kung plus equals 1, pwede rin mag-change yan na, pwede maging 2, 3, 4, depende kung gano'ng kalaki yung i-increase ng value ni I for every loop. So, dito sa example ko, for every loop, mag-add siya ng isang value. Okay? So, for example, so let's try that on our program. Okay, so ayun po, nakikita naman siguro itong browser. Now, so let's say, lagay na lang tayo ng dynamic data. Okay, so ito sinabi kong dynamic data, it means the value will be coming from the input of the user. So wherein gagamit nga tayo ng input function. So let's say, number of loops. Kumbaga dito natin i-define kung ilang loops yung gusto nating mangyari dun sa ginagawa nating program. Okay? So let's say we want to loop it 5 times or 10 times. So dito natin i-input or dito ilalagay ng user. Next, another. So syempre kailangan din natin mag-declare ng another variable. For example, let's say x na lang is equals to 0. Kumbaga itong variable natin, ito yung mag-initialize ng loop natin. Or kumbaga siya yung nag-hold ng initial value at siya rin yung mag-increment or mag-decrement. Itong pangalawang variable. Na kung saan, as of now, ang initial value ng x natin is 0. And then while x is less than num1, pagdating ko na lang yung variable. So let's say num1 or num of loops. Then colon. Ayan po so this is our condition on the while loop. So kung ang x daw or kung ang value ni x is still less than to the number of loops na in-indicate natin dito, so it will continue the execution of this statement. Itong print function natin na kung saan we're going to display the value of x for every loop. Okay? Concatenate, which is x. So, siyempre, yung x yung i-print natin. Kasi siya naman yung nag-a-adjust ng value for every loop. Okay? And then, x plus equals 1. So, this is our increment. Ibig sabihin, for every loop, nagdadagdag ng plus 1 dito sa current value ni x. Okay? Or doon sa variable natin. And then, let's try to run this one. So, yun lang naman yan. So, run, and then let's say we want it let's say 10 loops. Okay? So, magiging output yan is, ayan. So, from 0. So, bakit hindi umabot ng hanggang 10 yung loop natin? I mean, yung the value of x is wala yung 10. Kasi nga, sa condition natin, gumamit lang tayo ng last one. Or if you want to also display the last number na nilagay natin dyan, nilagay nyo lang ng equals. So, x is less than or equivalent to number of loops. So, kapag ganyan, 10, ayan yung magiging result. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, hindi lang 10 yung loops na nangyari dito, ha? So, bali 11 na yan. Why 11? Kasi currently, ang initial value needs natin is 0. Pero kung gusto mong exactly lang, kung gagawin mo initial value needs is 1. So, mag-start siya sa 1. Tulad nyo. So, 10, the value of x is 1, 2. Okay? So, bali 10 loops yung nangyari. So, question about that? Questions about using the while loop. Anyone? Wala? Importante na maintindihan nyo ang looping. Yung pinakang concept niya. Or kung saan ba ginagamit. Kasi most of the time talagang hindi mawawala sa isang program na gagamit at gagamit kayo ng kung anumang klase ng looping tulad niya. So lalo na nito, so let's say, imbis na i-print natin for every line yung print the value of x is 1, the value of x is 2, 3. So imbis na gumamit tayo ng multiple print function sa program, pwede nating insert na lang siya gamit itong while loop. Okay? Pabalik sir kung paano. Paano? Ayun na naman yung pinakang codes ko na ginamit. Okay? Na kung saan, for example nga, sabi ko, ito first line natin, kung ano mang input na ni user, the number of loops. So, dun mag-define or dun magbabase kung alin yung magiging output natin.
Oh, may sukli ka pa, di ba?
Tayo mag-loop.
Ba't ang mahal
ng
ano mo?
So, declare tayo ng variable para sa input ni user, tapos declare ka ulit ng panibagong variable for initialization. Again po, itong initialization natin is 1. Ibig sabihin dyan, mag-start yung number of loop natin. Tapos dito naman, so while, with your condition, so if x is less than equal number of loops, so let's say 10 yung input natin. So let's say 1 is less than or equal to 10, so true yun. So since it is true, it will output this statement. After na i-print yung value ni x, saka naman mag-increment ng isa. Kasi is 1 yung nilagay ko dyan. Pero kung nilagay ko is 2, so mag-increment siya ng 2. Example, yeah. So as you can see, this is the output. Kasi nilagay ko rito, bali 5 na lang yung loop niya rito. Kasi nga, ang ginawa ko lang is, nag-add ako ng 2 for every loop. Okay? Wait lang. Pagpabalik pala ang version niya. So kapag pabalik, so we're going to use decrement. Okay? So for example, kung let's say 10 to 1 output niya. Ganito mangyayari. Wait lang. Gagamit na tayo ng decrement. Then yung chat ng isa. Paano pag x minus 1 equals to x minus equals 1. So babalik na rin natin yung condition siyempre. Of course. Let's say greater than less than. And then ang initial value natin is 10. Tama ba? So 10 is less than 5. So, for example, so from 10 to 1, so try natin. So 10, sorry. So magbabago yung ano rito, yung dito. So lalagay ko sa number 1. Then pabaliktad siya. So dapat papabi natin. So let's say last, yung dito nalagay natin is number of loop is last number of loop. So let's say gusto natin 10 to 1. So ganyan yung magiging itsura nito or format nitong codes natin. So text, so biniliktad natin yung condition na kanina. Lolokay ng mouse ko. So kung kanina ginawa natin less than or equal to num loops, ito naman ginawa natin greater than or equal to num loops. Ibig sabihin, ang initial value natin is 10, tapos for every loop, magbabawa siya na isa. So, which is gagamitin natin is decrement. X minus equals. Okay? So, nasagot ko naman yung question ng dalawa. Si Yatar sa si Covilla. So, yan po, kapag pabaliktad, 10 to 1, and then kapag ang gamit naman is decrement. Okay? Question? Okay na? Okay, so another example of using the while loop. So let's say you're going to create a multiplication table. Kailangan namin multiplication table. So, let's say kung ano mang-enter natin na number, so automatic i-multiply kung hanggang ilan yung gusto natin. Let's say hanggang 1 to 10 or 1 to 100, so dapat i-multiply yung input na number. For example, let's say ginawa natin 2, tapos hanggang 10. So 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, and then so on. Okay? So example, declare tayo ng panibagong variable. Multiplicand. So, pagsuwinan ko na lang. Sinargad ko lang pero it means multiplicand. So, di ba may parts tayo sa multiplication na meron tayong multiplicand saka multiplier. Tapos product, yung pinaka-answer. Okay? So, sabihin, itong first variable natin, for getting the multiplicand. Lolo ko yung mouse. Dahil tayo. Taglat ka. Okay, so enter the multiplicand. Okay, which is our first number. Tapos, so syempre, number of loops, kung ilan yung i-multiply natin ng loops. And let's say input. Number of loops. Okay? And then, syempre, another third variable, syempre, kailangan natin maglagay ng any value para sa third variable. So, let's say, ito yung magiging multiplier naman natin yung initial value. Multiplier. Is equals to, let's say, 0. Magsisimula sa 0 yung i-multiply. So, 0, tapos, depende kung hanggang ilan yung select natin dito sa number of loops. Okay, so while multiplier, which is current value niya, which is initial value niya is 0, so less than or equal to the number of loops na select ng user, colon, so it will print okay, so let's say yung pinaka-product na lang or answer, so multiplier, okay, multiplicand ka lang, multiplicand multiply by multiplier. Okay, so ayan po. So ito po yung pinaka-operation ko, kung saan ipiprint ko na yung pinaka-exact product or answer for our multiplication. So ginawa ko lang, pinag-multiply ko yung first variable natin to the multiplier kung saan tayo naglagay ng initial value. Why sa multiplier? Kasi siyempre, siya yung mag-a-adjust for everything. Siya yung magbabago yung value. Okay? So ibig sabihin, siya yung lalagyan natin ng increment, yung multiplier. Multiplier. Plus equals lang. Okay? Now, so I'm going to run. Tama ba spelling? Okay. So let's try. So run, and then, for example, we want to compute the number 2. Tapos hanggang ilan? Let's say hanggang 10, 0 to 10. And then enter. So yun po yung result. So, tama naman, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and then 20. Okay? Another, so let's say lagyan natin ng string na kumbaga for every loop, i-output din yung pinaka-exact number namin yung multiply. Sabihin, multiplicand, and then concatenate multiplier, and then concatenate equal sign and concatenator. So ito po, dinagdagan ko lang siya ng doon sa output natin para i-print yung number na gusto natin multiply, and then also yung value ng multiplier for every loop. Kung saan magsisimula nga sa 0, 1, 2, 3, and then so on. Tapos equals yung pinakang answer. So itong dalawa, itong nasa loob ng double quotation, that is just a string that doesn't affect the operation. Again, so this is just a string, which is a letter, which is x, para masabing times. And then ito naman, equal. Okay? So, run. Let's say we want to compute 5 and then up to 10. So, let's say 5 times 0 hanggang 5 times 10. And then enter. Wait lang. There's an error. Hindi ako ng spelling score. Yeah. Multiplier. Nasa na yun? Lagyan ko ng 1. Let's say again, so 5, and then let's say hanggang 10, then enter, so that is the result. Okay? So, tama naman yung code. So, 5 times 0, 0, 10, 15, 20, hanggang 50. Kasi nilagay ko sa number of loops hanggang 10. So, yun yun. Okay? Question about this? Anyone? Question? Wala. Okay, next, another. So, we also have the break and then continue statement na pwede natin ilagay sa loob ng while loop natin or even sa for loop. Mamaya. So, dito muna sa while loop. So, pag sinabing break statement, we can stop the loop even if is still true. So, ibig sabihin po, ginagamit natin ang break statement para i-stop yung execution ng loop kahit yung condition na nilagay natin ay true pa. So, tulad nito, sa example na yan, which is again, so initial value ni I is 1, and then condition natin I is less than 6. So it will print the value of I. Then meron tayong another condition dito using the if statement na kung sakali yung value ni I is equivalent to 3, automatic it will stop the execution using the break statement. So ibig sabihin, dyan sa program na yan, mag-output lang siya from 1, 2, or yun lang, hanggang 3. So, 1, 2, 3 lang. Pero yung 4, 5, hindi niya na-output kasi break na natin. Ni-stop na natin yung execution. So, 1, 2, 3 lang yung magiging output siya. Okay? Example, so dito na lang, for example, ayan, so after natin i-print, so let's say, declare tayo ng condition. Let's say, if multiplier is equals to 5. So, kapag ang value ng multiplier natin, kasi siyempre yung multiplier, yung nag-increase, diba? Nag-increase. Kapag ang value niya is equivalent to 5, i-stop niya na yung execution kahit nilagay natin sa loop is hanggang 10. Okay? So, gamit lang tayo ng break functions. Ayan po. So, if multiplier is equals to 5, so it will automatically stop the loop kahit yung nilagay pa natin dito ay 10 or 100 or whatever. So, run, so let's say 5, and then let's say 10 yung number of loops, and then enter. So, as you could see on the result, so hanggang 5 lang yung in-output niya. Okay? Kasi automatic dito, nag-break na tayo ng execution, or nag-stop na tayo ng execution. Okay? So, that is the purpose of break. Now, so kapag continue naman, another, so continue statement, we can stop the current iteration and continue with the next. Ibig sabihin po niyan, ginagamit naman natin itong napang-skip ng specific value. Okay? So, alam niyo pag sinabing skip it. So, continuous pa rin yung looping, pero i-skip na lang yung specified value na nilagay natin dito. Tulad nito, na if I is equivalent to 3, hindi niya i-output yung
May ginagawa
value
ako.
na number 3. I-skip na yung 3, kumbaga. So, magiging output niya 0, 1, 4, 5. Yun lang. Walang number 3. Okay? And then also, kung mapapansin nyo, kapag gagamit tayo ng continue, the increment, kapag may increment if the increment should be on the first statement after ng while natin. Okay? So, kailangan nasa taas siya. Tapos, nasa baba yung pinaka-print function. So, nabaliktad lang, kumbaga. Okay? So, example, so dito, ayan. So, gagawin ko, itong increment ko, ilalagay ko sa taas after ng while loop natin. Tapos, yung print function, ilalagay ko naman sa baba. Okay? And then, syempre, I'm going to use the continue. So, ibig sabihin, kapag yung multiplier natin, naging value niya is equivalent to 5, hindi niya i-output yung 5 times 5, something like that. Okay? So, mag-next na agad siya. Example, so run. Yes, again, so 5 na lang ulit. And then 10. So, as you can see on the output, so yan. So, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4. Walang number 5. So, sunod ng after ng 4, sinunod na is yung number 6. Okay, kasi dito, sinet natin yung condition na if multiplier is equivalent to 5, it will skip it. Or continue to the next, kumbaga. Okay? So, yun po yung purpose. Question about that? A clarification. Anyone? None? Okay, next. Another. So, after ng while, so nalagay tayo for loop. So, ang for loop that is used for iterating over a sequence. So, tulad ng discuss ko last time about the collection or Python collection. Tulad ng list, tuple, dictionary, set, or string. So, dyan lang ginagamit ang for loop. So, iba siya kumpara sa ibang language like ang for loop natin, ginagamit natin tulad ng sa while loop. Kumbaga, nagkakaroon tayo ng iteration, initialization, and then condition. So, dito, it is only used for a sequence tulad nitong mga nandyan sa example. So, this tuple dictionary, set or string, or mga values, kumbaga. Okay? So, this is like, less like for the for keyword in the programming languages and works more like an iterator method as found in the other object-oriented programming languages. Kumbaga, similar itong for sa mga OOP na programming like tulad ng sa PHP, so similar siya sa for each, kung familiar kayo. Okay? So with the for loop, we can execute a set of statements, one for each item in a list, tuple, set, and then so on. Okay? So kumbaga, yung number of loops niya nakadepende kung gaano karami yung value na nandun sa collection na ginamit natin. So tulad nito, so this is an example of collection which is specifically that is a list. So, sa list natin, meron tayong tatlong value. So, since tatlo yung value niyan, tatlong loop din yung mangyayari kapag ginamit natin itong for. Which is for, declare ka lang ng variable, any variable. So, for example, x, and then another keyword in, then the name of your list, which is fruits, and then it will print the value of x. So, why the value of x yung i-print? Kasi nga, for every loop, pinapasa ni fruits yung kada isang value dito sa variable na x. So, yun po yung nagiging process. Though we can see the actual process during the running during na nag-run tayo ng program, but dito, behind the background or the process, so pinapasa na nitong list natin for every loop yung value niya dito sa variable na x. Kaya si x yung this. Okay? For example, which is ano naman na yan, example ko na rin before pa. Parang ano na lang, review. Again, for example, let's say create tayo ng list. Let's say, Russell, Earl, Joseph, Josh. As you can see, so meron tayong 4 na value dito sa list natin. So, ibig sabihin, kapag ginamitan natin yan ng for loop, 4 na loop din yung mangyayari. Okay, so 4, kasi A na lang yung variable natin, tapos keyword in, tapos anong name ng list, which is names, and then we're going to print A. So A yung i-print, kasi sa kanya pinapasa yung value kada loop. Alright, ayan yung output na. Okay, now, so what if we're going to use the break and continue statement dito sa for loop? So, pinaka-purpose talaga ng dalawang yun, nung break sa kanong continue, is to filter the data. So, kung meron kayong gustong specific data lang na kukunin, so pwede natin gamitin. Okay, so tulad yan, so let's say from this list, ang gusto natin i-output itong kay Joseph. Ito lang si Joseph. Kasi, pag ganito lang yung program natin, so lahat ina-output, diba? So, what if specific value lang? Pwede tayong gumamit yan na tawag dito, break saka continue. Maraming way So let's say ano lang. So if A or not equal A if A pala, if A is not equal to Joseph, so this time, gagamitin ko, continue. Ibig sabihin, kapag yung value ni A, hindi siya equivalent kay Joseph, i-skip niya. Okay? Hindi niya i-output niya. Kaya continue yung nilagay ko rito. Next, another.
Naano nga yan na?
So, if A is equals to Joseph, pero kapag nag-equivalent na siya kay Joseph, sa kanya lang, i-print yung value A, and then automatically it will stop the execution. So, gagamit naman ng 3. Ayan po, so dalawang condition yung nilagay ko. First one, kapag yung value habang nag-loop is not equivalent to Joseph, i-skip niya yun. Hindi niya i-output. Tapos kapag naman yung naging value ni A is equivalent to Joseph, so sa kanya lang i-print yun, tapos it will stop the execution. Okay, so for example, run, wait lang. Kulang ko ng column. Ayan po. Okay, so Joseph lang yung in-output. So that is the use of continue and then continue. Dagdagan natin ang content. Ayun na po, okay na pala. Okay? So, ayun lang po. So, any questions about that? Question? Wala? Any clarification about this program? Using the looping, kasi napaka-importante niyan. Isang data, hindi pwedeng hindi kayo gamit. Pag lumalaki na isang program na ginagawa nyo, for sure, gagamit at gagamit kayo ng loop. Kaya dapat ngayon pa lang, gets nyo na kung paano siya gamitin at anong purpose nyo. Paano ba yung pinakang-concept ng looping. Okay? Question? Done? Sige, walang question. So, patay na lang ng camera, screenshot tayo.